Jorgensen, the chip leader with 8-7 of spades, going to raise to 65,000.
Staying aggressive here.
Timothy out. Mosen now with an ace-5.
Just not going to get involved with it.
Yep, and now Matt Salzberg, the American with an ace-10 of clubs, will make the call, doesn't raise. So these two are back at it, and here's the flop. Jack 8 and an ace for Matt Salzberg. Nicely done, and he's going to check it.
Well, Theo's got bottom pair, but he's going to make a continuation bet here of 85,000.
And Matt just calls. Now, Matt's in a good place right now because he didn't raise before the flop. So Theo probably doesn't put him on an ace. Here we go with the turn.
Oh, deuce of clubs. Really nice card for Matt here as he now has an ace-high flush draw to go along with his two aces. He checks again.
That's the thing of beauty.
It's probably for the check raise, but Theo checks right behind him and catches an 8 on the river to make 3 8s.
Oh, what a horrible card. Now, Matt's going to check it. It's horrible if you're Matt. And Theo, of course.
He's now going to make a healthy bet here. 250,000. And I don't see how Matt's going to get away from this hand. His opponent checked on the turn. You're just not going to put him on aces or better there.
What?
Well, he mumbles call.
How many times does he have to say call before you get slow rolls?
Verbal declarations are binding. He doesn't have to put his chips in. He said call.
But worse than that, he says call, and then Theo says, what? You get the slow roll. That's what we call that.
This guy
I'm Marie Peleg.
has coached successful pros that have made millions of dollars. And now he's bringing that expertise to you. Introducing Upswing Lab 2.0. Based off the original Upswing Lab created by Doug Polk, this is a one-stop shop to poker mastery. Start your journey today by checking out Upswing Lab 2.0.
Approximately about 700,000 US. Huge payday here for someone in Paris. All right, Matthew first to act. He's got a king-9. He's going to get aggressive with it. Makes it 85,000 to go.
Well, the amateur French player at the table going out, and now the young pro French player out as well.
Around to the other American, Byron, and look at this. He's got a nice ace-jack.
He just calls with it, though. Does not 3-bet with it. To camouflage the strength of his hand a little bit, I guess.
Let's see if that works. Oh, we hit the jack just like that. Byron out in front with jacks, but he's going to check.
Byron's got top pair, top kicker, and checks. Matt Waxman with the gut shot straight draw, checks right behind him. Well, a 9 comes off. So Byron still well out in front with the 2 jacks.
Matthew with a pair of 9s now as well.
Again, Byron checks top pair and top kicker.
I guess he figures Matthew plays so fast, but this time he slows down and he's checking. Oh, gee.
Talk about running good. It comes 9-9. He's made 3 9s to make the best hand here.
Byron just fell into this, and now he's doing the wrong thing.
And he was going to check raise on the flop, maybe check raise on the turn. Now he's going to lead out on the river, and now he's beat.
155 going into the Matt Kitty. And you get some extra chips in there if you're Matthew with your 3 of a kind.
I think you do. When it's checked on the flop,
Yep.
checked on the turn, you make running 9s to make trips.
He makes it 355 to go.
And now poor Byron. What do you do here?
You possibly give this up and just say, well played.
Or you can beat it as a bluff, essentially, but he's going to make the call.
King-9.
He's not going to like it as his opponent turns up 3 9s.
Oh, boy. And the one American Matthew lambasting his friend. All right, back to the table we go. Moon Kim, our chip leader with about 3 million, looks down at a queen king. Pretty nice. Makes it 75,000 to go. Next to play is the real estate guy, also a local. Wow, Mr. Habib has picked up ace king. And he's just going to call with it. Casually out. The curtain salesman flings in his hand.
El Paya out as well.
And now it's on Joe Sirach.
Joe picks up ace queen.
Whoa. It's been raised. It's been called. Now what do you do if you're Joe Sirach?
A lot of guys will make a squeeze play here, right here, but that could spell trouble for Joe, and he just makes the call. does not re-raise here with the ace-queen. Probably a good thing for him that he didn't.
All right, here comes the flop.
Now flop is king, 3-deuce. Just a great flop for Habib. He's got top pair and top kicker, but the original raiser has flopped 2 kings as well, but checks. Everybody checks this flop. I'm astounded.
I am too. Here's the turn card.
Well, 5 of diamonds comes off, so Sirach and Habib have a straight draw now, but
Joe's going to check again, and now Moon Kim going to bet his kings.
of course, got to think he's got the best hand now, the way this hand's been played.
150. Now look at this. Habib does not raise with the ace-king. He just calls. Joe Sirach with nothing is going to get out of the way.
So the 2 locals, the 2 amateurs going at it here, both have a pair of kings. Habib has him out-kicked.
River card is a king.
Oh, wow. The case king comes up on the river. Both players have 3 kings, but Moon is out-kicked. This could spell big trouble for the Moon Man.
Oh, the Moon Man has to think he's solid gold, and he's going to bet 200,000.
Of course, he is hoping to get called here.
Now the real estate guy, Habib.
Just can't put this guy on ace-king. He didn't raise before the flop, didn't bet on the flop, didn't raise on the turn. No way you're going to put him on ace-king.
Now Habib's thinking, how much can I get out of him? Well, he's going to double the size of the bet, makes it 400,000 to go.
All of a sudden, the guy waits to the river to raise it.
All that act, and you raise me? Wow, that's sick.
Moon's played a lot of
How can I
poker
lay
with
this
this
down?
guy. Knows he's solid, tight player.
I don't think I can lay this down.
No, it's almost impossible, but I like his instincts.
I'm not raising it for sure.
You a king?
Of course I got a king. What do you expect?
Well, you're not going to put him on ace-king, but you don't think your 3 kings are good anymore against a solid, tight player like this. But still, tough to lay it down the way the betting went on this hand.
And it's just an additional 200,000. You know, you got to make a crying call here, you would think.
What makes you think I'll just call his king?
Hey, clock, please. Now, Joe Elpaya calls the clock on him.
Well, that's kind of interesting. And Alpaya with a brash move there.
It's 200. What is 200? Just get over with the hand.
completely
Let's fold
bluff.
then. Come on, let's
Or-
fold. Fold then. I
There's
got you
table
beat.
talk here.
Fold.
Well, Habib says, I've got you beat. Just go ahead and fold.
1 minute?
Save your money. In the meantime, he's only got 1 minute to act on his hand, or his hand will be automatically folded. For his sake, you better hope the clock runs out.
I'm bluffing you.
You are?
And now Habib says, I'm bluffing you. First he said, I got
Alright, I
you
believe
beat.
you.
Now I'm bluffing you. And when he said that, Moon calls him. So Habib winning that pot.
You say you're bluffing me, man.
I told you. No, first I said I got you beat.
You don't tell the truth at the poker table? Come on, Moon Kim, snap out of
I
it.
should have laid that down.
Boxer a little bit nervous. He started this heads-up battle with about a 10-to-1 chip advantage. Now he's down to a 2-to-1 chip advantage.
All right, Sean this time with a queen deuce of hearts, just calling. But Laurent with a king 10 offsuit. Not going to pump it, though.
Yeah, you see, he's going to slow down a little bit here, Vince, and try to get his bearings back, as they say, in the boxing world. Flop comes 9-7-5 with 2 hearts.
Oh boy, a 4 flush for Sean Urban.
Check.
Both men check.
10 of hearts comes on the turn.
And it's a heart flush there for Sean Urban.
Well, Laurent's got top pair and checks again. Sean's going to bet 200,000 here. And Laurent is going to call and Vince whatever chips he puts in now, you just say goodbye to. No card he can catch to win the pot.
Going to the river.
Oh, and now another 10 comes off. This could really spell doom for the boxer, as he's now got 3 10s. But he checked him, Vince.
Can't believe that.
Did not bet the 3 10s.
And Sean with his flush.
Gotta feel like the flush is the best hand. Question is, how much value can you get out of it? Well, he's gonna bet 400,000 here.
Call. And a quick call by Laurent.
Well, incredibly, LeBron lost that pot, Vince, but he never raised once and never bet once in that whole hand.
Tell you something, that was his best play all night. Just to lose the minimum there, very impressive.
Great restraint by LeBron Washington right there. He made 3 10s on the river.
Yeah.
Up against the flush. Lost the minimum there.
This guy
Amory Pellet.
has coached successful pros that have made millions of dollars. And now he's bringing that expertise to you. Introducing Upswing Lab 2.0. Based off the original Upswing Lab created by Doug Polk, this is a one-stop shop to poker mastery. Start your journey today by checking out Upswing Lab 2.0.
The action goes to Vivek. He's got the button. He's got king 9, and he's going to raise. Makes it 210,000 to go. Into Greg Brooks, who has a jack deuce of hearts.
He has stayed ever aggressive so far at this final table against Vivek. Been sitting behind him all night, coming over the top of him, 3-betting him seemingly every single time. He's caught Vivek with a very marginal hand and doing it again here with just a jack deuce. But Vivek is going to make the call this time and at least see a flop. Here comes that flop. 8-7-5. Is Vivek a gut shot straight draw? No help, obviously, to Greg Brooks, but as you can see, he's reaching for chips. He's going to make that continuation bet.
Yeah, he certainly is. Looks like 740 going to the middle of the pot. Vivek now with the inside straight draw. He's going to stick around.
Vivek going to call with the gut shot straight draw. So big pot brewing here. Now a deuce comes off. This actually gives Greg the best hand now with 2 deuces. When you bet on a flop like that and your opponent calls, you're not proud of deuces. He's going to check them.
Will Vivek take a stab? No, he checks as well. Down to the river we go.
And now another deuce comes off. So 3 deuces for Greg. And notice the poker face did not flinch when that 3rd deuce came off.
Talk about a hand turning into something.
I'm all in.
Whoa.
Well, he's gone all in.
He says all in?
He's just hoping Vivek has a big pair. But Vivek has nothing, so he lays his hand down.
Well, if he had a big pair, he'd be betting it earlier, though. So I think that was miscalculated. Overbet that.
Here he's going to raise it with the ace-3 of spade, makes it 250,000 to go. And Dempsey with a similar hand, ace-deuce of hearts, is going to make the call.
Yet again, both players with very similar holdings.
Now flop comes queen 4-3. So Dempsey has a straight draw, but Soy has the best hand now with bottom pair. So we're going to bet 300,000 after Dempsey checks. Dempsey's going to make the call with the gut shot straight draw.
Dempsey knows that not only does he have outs if he's behind, but his ace high might actually be good.
Well, 9 of diamonds on the turn. Dempsey checks. So Soy checks right behind him here.
Oh, and Soy just lightning in a bottle every hand. Trips on the river.
He's made 3 threes here, so Dempsey's going to check. So we're obviously going to bet now.
And Dempsey could become convinced that he has the best hand here with ace high. Could perhaps imagine that Soy had a flush draw or...
Now he knows if Soy had an ace high, he's going to check it down just in hopes to win the pot here, maybe even a king high. So he might put him on something like 6-7 or something like that, but he's going to pay him off here with the ace high, and it's not going to work as Soy shows him 3 threes.
Exactly what happened, and I don't really fault James for his call.
No, you can't fault him. You just see everything is going Soy's way right now. He thought it was a bad call for 1.6 million, but that tightens things up.
All right. Back to the play. Doc Sands quickly folds. Sean
I call.
with ace-5 just calling.
Well, most players would raise out of the small blind with an ace in their hand, but
Check.
Sean just calls, and Dan happy to see a free flop with a 10-3.
Yeah. He's got a mess of a hand. He's saying, let's bring it on.
And flop comes ace 8-6 with 2 spades.
Great for Sean. He's hit aces, but he's going to check. And he's going to get Dan to bet.
I call.
Yep, it's 85,000, and of course Sean is going to call. It doesn't re-raise. Dan doesn't like that call, of course.
Well, now a 10 comes off.
Well, that gives Dan a pair of 10s there, Mike.
Possible straight, and as you said, gives Dan second pair, but to him, he thinks he's got the best hand now.
He thinks he had the perfect card there. It's a $175,000 bet.
Never going to put your opponent on an ace the way Sean has played this hand. Didn't raise pre-flop, didn't bet or raise on the flop. Now an ace of clubs comes off. Sean has made 3 aces and checks again. And I'm certain Dan Kelly feels like he's got the best hand here, the way this hand was played.
Yeah, you're right, because Sean didn't raise before the flop.
Yeah, I would think my opponent had 2 6s or 2 8s here.
That's what it looks like. Dan coming out with another bet, 375.
Sean takes the deep sigh here.
I call.
And he's going to make the crying call and win the pot with 3 aces. And I think Dan is going to be a little surprised to see that.
Well, that's why it pays sometimes to not be a pro. Don't play so routine, so tough.
Kitchen's no good.
I was gonna say, that seems dirty.
Lines are up to 50 and 100,000. John's going to make it 240 to go. Big Cheese going to take a little break.
Well, Robo, who's been sitting back watching these 2 guys clash for quite a while now, he's going to make the call with the Jack-8 of clubs.
Will it be John Jawanda's night for the first time ever on the WPT to be a champion? This time he hits the flop, hits an ace. Andrew has checked. And John with the aces looks like he's getting out the continuation bet. Yeah, 395.
Now, Robo knows that he's going to bet no matter what he has. If he's got king, queen, if he's got 2 4s. You're fearful your opponent's got an ace, but you just can't give up every time the guy makes a continuation bet.
So you suggest a call?
No. I'm saying it's a tough decision with middle pair here.
All right, well, he's calling it.
And what makes it tough is you not only have to face this bet, the guy bets on the turn in the river. What do you do now with 2 8s? A 9 comes off. That's a good card for Jawanda because he now has an open-end straight draw to go along with his top pair.
Roble has checked, and I'm surprised at this check. John Jawanda checking there.
Oh, and an 8 comes off on the river. The joker for Roble right there. He's made 3 8s. He's going to win this pot.
Oh, wow, he's going to try to trap here, it appears. He's checked it. Trying to sucker Jawanda into a bet.
I don't see Jawanda betting here either. He's trying to figure out what could the guy have where he'd pay me off. And I don't see anything.
Oh, he's going to slow down.
And wisely so, as Robo shows him 3 8s. Jawanda getting very unlucky on the river there, but saying to himself, I should have bet the turn.
Slow roll, huh? Shoulder jack.
So things are turning. Everybody's had a shot. Andrew Roble on the short stack, going to pick up that one, and he needed it.
I mean, I can't have just a jack, right? Like, I have to have Jack-8 or Ace-Jack or
Andrew Roble, the poker pro out of Burlington, Vermont, 25 years old, going to pick up that pot.